Hello folks and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party and Let's Play Star Wars The Old Republic. Just to catch you up, basically I have been running around trying to get a few hard modes done. I actually have only gotten one done. Doing some dailies. That one daily is still broken. I only managed to get one of the boxes done. The other three are still broke. And you can't just wait for the one to respawn. You actually have to do another box. So fantastic. I actually checked the forums and apparently it's been broken for months. So, great. Anyway, so I did get a biometric crystal alloy. I think I actually recorded that. Pretty sure I did. Even though it says I have 0, I actually do have 1. I can make 2 different purple items. Actually, I can make a bunch, but I looked and I can. These are the 2 that I'm looking at. 71 endurance, 103 willpower, 11 power, bracers, and a sash that's 74 endurance, 85 willpower, and 37 crit. Now I know before I said I was going to focus on willpower. However, I was checking the forums and I started reading the common agreement seems to be that you should focus on crit until you get a crit self-buffed at 30%, and then get your crit multiplier, and first of all, well, let me finish. Get your crit multiplier to 75%, and then work on your willpower. Alacrity being not very important at all. So, and keep in mind, of course, this is specifically Sorcerer healing. This doesn't necessarily apply to anybody else. I looked specifically for Sorcerer healer. This might not work for any other healer. This might not be for Sorcerer DPS. So keep that in mind. But if you're a Sorcerer healer, at least at the time of recording, what I read over and over again was get your crit chance self-buffed. Again, self-buffed. Because again, you remember you have a 5% self-buff to all your several of your stats. So you can get your crit up to actually, wait a minute. Actually, no, you cannot increase your own. Never mind, I thought you could increase your own crit chance. But they were saying was to get, with all buffs, get your crit to 5%. I'm going to try to get unbuffed to 30%. No, what did I just say? They said you should get, with full buffs, you should get to 30% crit chance. I'm going to try to get too close to that unbuffed because I'm not rating yet. So I'm going to try to get around 27-ish%. It depends on if I feel like I'm putting crit in everything. So right now I am at 20%. Okay, I don't have any crit buffs on. So I'm at unbuffed. I'm at 20.63% crit chance. Crit multiplier is 62.12, so I've got a decent ways to go. I'm going to go ahead, and now that I have all the mats for this, I'm actually going to first make the Ricotta Force Master Sash, which is again the 74 endurance, 85 willpower, and 37 crit. This is an all-around upgrade. I lose 20 power, but I gain a bunch of other stats, so it's going to take about actually 52 minutes is what it says. But because she's making it, and she's good with that, she's going to make it faster. 39 minutes, not bad. Another thing I wanted to show you guys. Bam! Oh yes. Purple lightsaber. Real men wear purple. The patch, well, not the big patch, a small patch, was put in the other day. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. So I went ahead and put the color crystal in. Now I'm about to go show you where it's at. But on the way, it's a advanced purple viscerating crystal. And again, because of I'm focusing on crit, I got the plus 41 crit crystal. So to get these new crystals, you can just buy them from a vendor. I think we'll check the Galactic Market as well. Galactic Market. To get to it, Empire side, you go to Galactic Trade Market. It's right in the middle stall. I believe it would be the same for the Republic. I don't know why it would be any different. For the Empire, his name is Geologist Pajro. I don't know what the name would be for Republic, but I'm sure he's in the same spot. Can't be that hard to find.
Won't find a better bargain.
Now, he sells various crystals, some of them common crystals. Like this one is cyan. I don't know if I've seen anybody with cyan. Here's a yellow. Some of these have expertise, which is the PvP stat. Most of them have either a choice of 41 crit, 41 power, 41 endurance, or 41 expertise. Some of these that are common colors, like red, blue, just have expertise. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but they are not cheap. The cheapest ones are like this blue one, is 125,000 credits. The cyan crystals are 250,000 credits. The purple, which luckily the ones I like, are 125,000 credits. I only bought one. The white crystals. White crystals for the lower level PvP crystal, 31 expertise, is 1 million credits. The higher end white crystals, the plus 41 power, plus 41 crit, those are 2.5 million credits. So keep that in mind if you are aiming for the white crystals. The other thing that you need to remember is I believe these crystals are for a limited time only. I don't know how long, so keep that in mind. If you want those, you might want to save your money quickly. There's also schematics for artificers to make some of these crystals. Magenta, they're okay. All these are magenta.
Come back anytime.
Now, I do know that somebody was able to make a purple, and they had put it on the Galactic Market House, but it was for expertise, so obviously I didn't buy it because that's worthless for me. Let's go ahead. Oop, not augment. Color crystal search. Purple. Oh, there's still only that one purple. Looks for white. No whites. Magenta. Magenta. I think I'm spelling that right. Alright, I don't see any in the auction house now. That either means they're hard to make or they're selling out quickly. Okay. So, just wanted to show you those things. Like I said, I'm not bothering to record me doing the dailies. It's just me doing the same quest over and over. The only thing more boring than watching me do the basic same fetch kill quest is me doing the exact same fetch and kill quests over and over again. I am actually up to, because I finished 3 hard modes in a week, I did get a bunch of Kalamai and Taiwanese commendations, so I'm up to 16 Kalamai commendations and 37 Taiwanese commendations. So I'm slowly saving up enough to buy some of this Taiwanese gear. I believe...
Care to take a look at our ordnance?
And don't quote me on this, but I think the Rakata gear, basically you buy Rakata gear with unassembled Rakata whatever. So like if you want Rakata Force Master's gloves, you get unassembled Rakata Master Force gloves. If I remember correctly, I think those drop off of the last bosses of the hard mode dungeons, or flashpoints, sorry. Because I saw one drop again today. We did hard mode boarding party, and it was Imperial Agent and Bounty Hunter, I think. I forget. So basically you take that and you bring it back and you turn it in based on your class and whatever your spec is, because they have different gear for different specs, different classes, obviously. So again, don't quote me on that. I think that's how it was. I should have did a better job of paying attention.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
But here's where you spend your Kalamai and your
Good hunting.
Taiwanese gear.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
I need to look at these better. Alright, let's do a quick chest. Taiwanese Force Master Boots. They are 81 endurance, 96 willpower. 81 endurance, 96 willpower.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
Okay, see, these are definitely better. I think. Let's see if the stats, I mean, the bonuses are different, or the same. Reduced cost of lightning strike, affliction or weakened mind damage has a 10% chance, blah, blah, blah.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
Reduced cost. Yep, okay, so it's the same set bonuses. So these are, for all intents and purposes, the same set. So these give endurance, willpower, power, and alacrity.
Looking to upgrade your arsenal?
Endurance, willpower, power, not good. So yes, so the Kalamai is better, but you get less Kalamai commendations from doing hard modes. So, and I think I mentioned this before, so my take on it, and again, this isn't really spelled out anywhere, unfortunately, and I haven't seen anybody explain this. I'm sure it is explained somewhere, but I haven't seen it. My assumption is because they both drop, but Taiwanese drop more, is that you start gearing up with Taiwanese, and then you fill other slots with Kalamai in the stats, and then you, but they complement each other in the force sets, or in the sets. So if you get 2 pieces of Kalamai and 2 pieces of Taiwanese, you get the 4 set bonus. Right? Does that make sense? Instead of getting the 2 set bonus twice, which of course they wouldn't stack, you would actually get the 4 set bonus, I think. Again, that's, to me, is what would make sense. But they also have, oh nope, you can't buy that. Those are unassimilable Kalamai faster master force earpiece. I don't know. Like I said, it's not explained pretty much anywhere in game that I've seen. But one of these days I'll actually try to look around and figure that out. But I mean, it doesn't look that complicated. I just haven't been doing it long enough or seen it explained in depth anywhere. But in short, it's a badge system like WoW had. If you're used to that, then it shouldn't be that big of a deal. If you're not used to it, just think of it as a currency, just like all these other commendations. You get X amount of currency, and once you have, you know, 10 ducats, you use those 10 ducats to buy you a sweet hat. And you get those ducats by running hard modes over and over. But then sometimes you actually get gear from the hard mode. Like I got these these pants or this dress, whatever, from that hard mode. I actually also bought, just for those who are interested, I did go ahead and with my daily commendations, I bought this hilt to make this lightsaber not suck because I wanted to use the purple. So I went ahead and bought the hilt. I am trying to kind of balance endurance and willpower, and I'm kind of glad I did, because let's just say sometimes I'm running into tanks who aren't that great at pulling mobs off of me quickly, and I tend to get my ass kicked sometimes. So I think I'm going to continue my strategy of balancing endurance and willpower instead of just saying, well, screw endurance, I'll take willpower every time. I also got this enhancement today from doing a daily, just as, you know, a reward. So I went ahead and threw that in there. So I need to find a mod. And then there's mod. Nobody gets that. But anyway, I need to replace this mod. I think you can buy the mods with dailies. I don't remember. But anyway, that's pretty much all there is. I will say it's been harder to find hard modes than I thought it would be, being a healer. I thought it would be pretty much, I walk in and say, I am a healer looking for a hard mode. And then everybody would just bow down and grovel before me and say, oh, please, please, Darth Malachi, please come heal for me. And then I will say, maybe, what will you give me? But it has not been like that at all. At all. I mean, sometimes I've been looking for 15, 20 plus minutes to try to get one hard mode. But anyway, hopefully it gets a little better. I didn't record today's hard mode because it was just another boarding party. Hopefully on the weekends I'll get to do more. I'm going to probably try to get at least one more tonight. If I do a different one, I'll record it. And if not, I'll pick you guys up whenever. Actually, I forgot. Zalek wanted to talk to me. I gave him a bunch of gifts. So let's go ahead and talk to Zalek.
Lord, how can I serve you?
Bring me rare artifacts and you will serve me well.
Yes, Lord. My lord, the artifacts you requested.
Keep one for yourself. You've earned it.
Thank you, Lord.
Aw, I am such an awesome Dark Master. I was actually going to go ahead. I forgot. I need to open up the daily quest on my favorite planet of all time, Belsavis. So let's go do that. God, I love Belsavis so much. By the way, Thrakal, you are 100% correct. That was Grim Fandango. Very impressive. Very impressive. God, Grim Fandango was such an awesome game. It still is. Ooh.
Beg pardon, my lord. Agent Brandis at your service. The Imperial Guard requests your immediate attention.
My lord. Excellent. I feared you had departed Belsavis after your dealings with the Rakata technology. I am Commander Vorel of the Imperial Guard. Your deeds have drawn the eye of my master, the Emperor. He calls on you for a vital assignment.
Oh, that's the bonus series. See, I think that is actually different. Agent Brandis. Oh, no, it's not. Damn. Let's go ahead and turn these off.
Beg pardon.
My lord. Excellent.
I live to serve.
Patriotism and power. Good. Agent Brandis, the briefing.
Yes, Commander. As you know, the Rakata built Belsavis' prison. They're gone, but their technology remains buried in the planet. At 0700 hours, we located the Rakata machinery that powers Belsavis. Its immediate recovery is the Empire's top priority.
I'm growing quite familiar with these Rakata devices.
Biblically.
Your unique knowledge factors heavily in your involvement, my lord. Once secured, the Empire will use the Rakata technology to construct a massive research station in Belsavis' image. From this second Belsavis, we will harness and perfect the Rakata's might. But first, you must help me claim their technology.
If this technology is as powerful as you claim, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
You will not be disappointed, my lord. Join me at Site 2 of the Republic's domination experiments. We will discuss your involvement further.
There you have it. Be careful. The Rakata tech has done something awful to the alien prisoners there.
I'll do something awful to the alien prisoners. Wait.
I'm ready when you are.
Oh. Forgot I had brought it. Switched to him.
I'm off to analyze my findings.
Ready.
Yes, I know. Hello, Hers. Streaming is great in that it reminds me that I need to shave. Reminds me how much I hate shaving. Shaving is for suckers.
At your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
A scruffy beard shows that I'm one with the dark side. So this really leads to daily quests, huh? It figures the one planet I really hate. Whoa. I have to come back to. Bin Laden remembrance beard. I wish I could do that. My beard like refuses to do that. It'll get to a certain point and then it's like, alright, I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna go into hobo looking mode now. See, are these old quests or...
The aliens. Did you see them? Tearing everyone to pieces. They're frenzied, bloodthirsty. Tore through my military escort in half a minute.
Military?
I didn't know aliens could be so violent.
I'll protect you from the ferocious aliens.
Thank you. Captain Van Dorn just ignored me, but it's good to know someone cares. I shouldn't even be here, but Darth Malgus insisted. He said my task pertains to the Empire's future. These alien gangs are pawns in a Republic-engineered domination experiment, forced to fight each other in the name of Republic science.
They usually shy away from questionable experiments. How far the Republic's come.
Sounds familiar.
Yes, my lord. How far indeed. With the Republic's
Porn
funding,
Olympics.
we'd have months, maybe years worth of insight into alien behavior. Plus we could expose the Republic's dirty secret. I hate to ask, but I can't go back out there. Could you retrieve the Republic's domination experiment research?
Look no further. I am your Sith.
Thank you. It's about time we know what the Republic's been working on.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I should have just looked to see that this is taking me to a totally different base and realized that, yeah, nope. Obviously not it. Alright, well, I'll pick you guys up when I get to the new base. Alright, we are here.
Tell me about the Rakata technology. I will give you a count of 3. 1, 2. My lord, come in. Welcome to the domination experiments.
Hey!
The Republic erected this site. The crazed alien inmates here were their test subjects.
Now what the? Inside kiddies! Help!
And you gotta shoot him in the gut so he suffers.
The Rakata technology we seek causes this madness. First it broke the prisoners, then it drove the Republic scientists insane. Such is the power of the Rakata.
I've always wanted to drive people insane.
My newest captive may interest you.
And he's dead. What good is he? Oh, right.
Meet Dr. Nia, Republic xenobiologist, overseer of these domination experiments.
I discovered the builder's glory, but you were jealous. Called my test barbaric. Now look at yourself, drowning in the seas of Lahon.
The Rakata madness poisoned him. Somehow he infected his colleagues. They became cruel shadows of Belsavis's architects.
It's an STD. The builder shows me. Genius, brilliant, they say. To proliferate their magnificence.
Is someone speaking to you now?
The Rakata, they showed me the path to their power.
Dr. Nia possesses the Rakata's secrets. He agreed to assist our recovery.
I need my research, but those Republic morons, at least my test subjects, they impeding scientific progress.
The domination experiments are in chaos. Without order, Our mission cannot proceed. Bring the experiments under control, and Dr. Nia can lead us to the Rakata technology. Then we will build our second Belsavis.
I'm going to be very upset if your promises are only mad ravings.
That cloak. I speak the truth. The Builder's power will be yours.
Confer with our allies. When the domination experiment is ours, rendezvous with my strike team. They will prep the technology's extraction. Now go. For the Empire.
Now go outside. For the Empire!
My lord, the Empire cannot survive without the strength of the Sith to rest on. I'm sure you've heard of the Republic's so-called domination experiments.
Hell yeah,
Alien pitted against alien to see who's the strongest. The experiments collapsed when the prison break started, and the aliens scattered. But the esteemed Darth Fastus has sent me to resume the trials.
What is Darth Fastus's interest in the domination trials?
Darth Fastus wants to gather enough aliens to resume and improve the experiments, using genetic modification to create the perfect alien fighters. Problem is, the freed aliens have split into gangs, and they're not fond of the idea of being experimented on.
If they're not saying yes, then you're not asking right.
I said the aliens weren't fond of the experiments. That was only mostly true. We had one group interested, Gamorrean gang, the Fire Eaters. Their leader, Kazak Hearn, had agreed to help round up the other aliens when the other gangs joined against him and captured his lieutenants. We can't restart the experiments without his help, and he won't help unless his lieutenants are freed. Want to go show some aliens the Empire's power?
I suppose I have the time.
Appreciate it. I simply don't have the manpower to take on all these gangs. Kazak Hearn's lieutenants are scattered throughout the old experiment grounds. They'll be under heavy guard, so be careful.
I grew up on the street. Thug life, holler, all that.
In the final years of the reign of Adjutant Paul, 5 Dark Lords explored the machine, the Wraith Box. One burned in purple flame, another vanished from sight. 2 brothers slew each other, and only one Sith returned to Korriban. From the Chronicles. A Major Guard Chakron Imperial Reclamation Service. It's an honor, my lord.
I have no idea what you're saying.
The Chronicles of Lord Skache, one of the more obscure translations. I've found it inspiring as we explore Belsavis. My team excavated a tunnel and an alien device of unknown purpose. We call it the Wraith Box, after the device from the Adjutant Paul legend. It disintegrated 3 of my men, but the tunnel carvings suggest it grants great power.
Then adjust your mission. You're going to help me claim your Wraith Box.
I believe the device is incomplete. When the breakout started, the prisoners went scrounging for salvage. They had no idea what they had. If the pieces can be recovered and the Wraith Box restored, the Reclamation Service would be proud to see it in the hands of a Sith.
I'd say we've come to an agreement.
And so the mighty descended into darkness to seek the secrets long forgotten. Good luck.
Save your poetry reading for Oprah, son.
Such power, such potential. The things I could teach you.
Keep your eyes up, ma'am.
Lord Shah. But please, call me whatever you like.
I am honored.
Yes, likewise. Perhaps you can help me find an old acquaintance, Lord Raxus. Dear man, very vigorous in his time.
Hey now.
Imprisoned here some 20 years ago. Seems the terms of his release were omitted from the Treaty of Coruscant.
Can't imagine he liked being left here to rot.
No, though he shouldn't have been surprised. Raxus was a known radical, had several enemies in the Dark Council, was marked for death when the Jedi captured him. Whoever slays him is all but guaranteed the Dark Council's favor. And mine.
Since I am the Dark Council...
Consider it done.
And here I thought I'd have to beg. Lord Raxus is a cunning Sith, very influential with the rabble here.
As opposed to a
He's
stunning
amassed a
kith.
considerable following. These thralls will protect Raxus with their lives.
Consider them equally expendable.
I would have already. Alright. We need to stock up on silks, but we don't have any, so companion gifts it is.
Sounds fun. Right away, my lord.
I'm unfollow.
I did see a rich shield of great underground
Perfection
metals,
is
so
my goal, master.
so why not? I can at least maybe sell those. I saw they were going for 8 to 10,000 a piece, and the mission itself is 2,000. So if I get lucky and get some purples, some perps, I can sell them. Alright. The Wraith Box, I've heard of that quest. Alright, let's free these fire-eating lieutenants.
Life ended.
Ready to strike.
Yeah, don't help or anything while I'm saving your ass. I mean, it's fine.